Hello, everybody. Happy Sunday evening. And I'm just jumping in to talk a little bit about my menopause program. Starts tomorrow. I've got a group of ladies already waiting by the sidelines to jump into to that 14-day program. It's super exciting. I always get excited with these programs because there's so much we can do. It's a time of our lives that it's very tricky, challenging, very unique, and many people will just breeze through it. Some other people will have really acute symptoms, and some people will just be on a perimenopause phase, and so they might be saying, I'm not quite there yet, I really don't need this. And my take on this is that the more you know about what's coming, the better. And even though the symptoms may not be so acute and maybe just niggling in the background, there is always so much you can do just to keep the health, the fitness, and the mindset ticking through for when it eventually may become a little bit tricky. So I'm just going to double check I'm alive, because so many times I jump in and I can't hear myself or see myself. So if anybody's jumping in, please give me a thumbs up that you can hear me. I think I'm there. Yeah, I'm there. Okay, so welcome everybody. I am going to embark on a 14-day totally beginner. So this is for total beginners, right? For people who probably lost their way a little bit, people who haven't managed to get into exercise in, months, years, decades, and you may want to just grab a little bit more of control in your life. Your energy has come down together with all the other hormones and so forth, and then your hormonal health is probably battling a little bit. You got imbalances, and so I know how it feels like to be in a position where you either want to do things and you can't, because you promise yourselves that you're going to do the things and then you don't, and then coming from a total place of give up. And I don't want you to give up. I don't want anybody to give up on their intention, aspirations in life. I find that life is an adventure, and it can be very, and opportunities. And yes, life can be very hard. And when you got this low energy and you got all these imbalances in place, it's hard to feel and hard to be very positive. So I really go into, obviously, the mindset more so than the meals and the workouts. The workouts are beginner standard. There is nothing there that person who's never trained before can't do. It's all very basic, very easy to do. They're short workouts, so you can stack them if you want to do more, or just do the one on a daily basis. I've got Pilates, stretching, mobility work. I've got the lot, and the talks are great. We're going to be talking about fat loss or weight loss through menopause, if that really, and I know many people listening will say, yeah, I want that, I need that, the weight gain around the midsection, what really happens. And it's a little bit of an educational program as well, nothing too in-depth. It's not very we don't go too much into the science, because what I want to do is to get the basics, people to be able to get a little bit more energized and empowered to do the things they need to do. And sometimes, often than not, what happens is we go over through, we skim the basics, so we just completely ignore them completely and go over to the next advanced level, medication and vitamins and minerals and a little bit more on things that may work, but more often than not, they've been given a very huge promotion. And then we always have to look at the whys and look at the basics. And why are we in this why are we feeling low? Why are we feeling low energy? Why are the body's aching all the time? Why are we getting headaches? Why can't I no matter what I eat, I can't see the shifting of the weight gain? And there's so many things that can be eradicated with the basics if we really just keep going with the accountability and the consistency. And this is where I come in. So how is it going to all work? How is it all going to work, Natalie? So it's all living in a dashboard in my website. Every single morning you will wake up and everything's there already. So the moment that you sign up, you get access to everything. You get access to the welcome video and exactly what you need to be doing for the 14 days. You get access to the recipes, meal plans, and some menopause material things that I put up there as well. What happens with the workout and the talk? Simple. Because we may be coming from a place of overwhelm. I know the ladies listening in, the 35s and overs, the 40s, the 50s and overs, we are coming from a place of overwhelm, overload. We're probably taking care of kids and probably aging parents at the same time. You're probably taking care of, you probably have high-powered jobs still. You probably are taking kids back and forth in activities, and many people listening to this will say, the last thing I need is to jump into this program and having to put, X, Y, and Z time on a daily basis. So this is where I can help, because I've designed this to be able to be fitted in a little moment in the day, and you run with it. So it's not like I'm going to be expecting you to do loads and loads of work. This is very simple, you guys. This is coming in on a daily basis, listening to the talk, doing your short workout, and that's it. That's it. Yeah, a bit of organization, because organization is key, but every talk is a short talk, a very short workout. You can then start stacking them together if you feel like you're getting fitter, and that's all it is. I'll do some check-ins, so everything's pre-recorded, but I'll do the check-ins. So on a daily basis, I'll check in and I'll jump into the groups and I say, hey guys, how's it been today? Where are your concerns? What can I help you with? Any questions? And then we'll talk about it and we'll build that community that we really need, because I know there's so much being done, which is amazing. It is menopause month. October is menopause month. So I want to really push hard with this so that more people have more options in what they can do. There's so many practical things that can be done already. And this is where I want to help women who are struggling, trying to get through the day. Sometimes they really are struggling to even, do the simplest of tasks. And believe me, I know what that feels like, but I know what it feels to struggle, but I know how it feels to succeed as well. So this is why I can help you. I went through an amazing, horrific blip a few years back. And, with that came a lot of research, a lot of learning, a lot of coaching, a lot of following gurus out there. And this is where I also help you. I get you to get tuned into the people that I tuned into, and all the secret strategies I used as well to keep me going from deep seeping into that black hole. That black hole, everybody, at one point, if you haven't gone into that black hole, brilliant. I hope you never do, but it's not a nice place to be. And and I got myself out, and I succeeded, but I did have to do the big work, so you don't have to. So I struggled, so you don't have to. So I've got the shorter versions. I've got the things that can really prep you up and keep you plumbing through. Basically, if you want to come in for a little bit of fitness, a little bit of grabbing control, this is for you. If you're not very menopausal yet, this is for you as well. The more that you can understand before getting into your menopause years is going to just really, really help you understand it more if it hits. And then it's always good. It's also great, for people post-menopause that are also getting the symptoms. I speak to so many women that are post-menopause. They're still getting all the hot flashes, all the low moods, all the mood swings, all these things. And there's so many other symptoms that are also related to the menopause, and you want to think of linking it to it. With the drop of hormones, there's also the drop of the endorphins, the serotonin, the dopamine, and so forth. And we all feel that low energy. Things that used to excite you don't excite you anymore. There's so many things that can be done with the talk. So we go through, and I'll be jumping in and doing the check-ins with you. So I hope that this has helped for people who were sitting on the fence, or if you just jumped in and seen this for the first time, because then I know that Facebook is all over the place at the moment, you know, with a profile toggling from one to the other. It's just a little bit crazy. The notifications don't get through. It's really, really crazy at the moment. So wherever you're at, whatever you know, you are listening this for this angle from this live, don't sit on the fence. It really could very well mean the difference between, you know, you having a great future rather than just, you know, this present struggle and symptoms and so forth. There's so much you can do. Of course, we also talk about medication, vitamins, HRT, and loads of other things in the program, and open to discussion on anything else that people are currently taking. And we also have a great community going, so that will help as well for people to just bounce off each other and have brainstorm sessions. So ladies, I hope that you will jump in. It's going to be a great 14 days. It's going to energize, empower you to at least, you know, we're not going to listen to anybody else anymore. We're just sick with listening to things that don't work anymore. And I know there is going to be a lot of myth busting in the next 14 days. Some things do work and we go with those. Some of the things just don't. And I just want to make sure that we all have, you know, an open mind to jump into these next 14 days and thrive by the end. Have a good rest of the evening, you guys, and I'll put the link below, and I hope you jump in and I get you up to speed. You got immediate access to the dashboard with all the information, and get ready for our first day. Have a great evening, you guys. Bye-bye.